comeback is complete. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 89 minutes in... The goal scorer after 58 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi. The goal scorer after 56 minutes is number 9, Gabriel Baptiste. The goal scorer after 4 minutes is number 20, Hugo Ekitike. Hugo Ekitike. Number 4, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. The goal scorer after 60 minutes is the goal scorer after 39 minutes is number 22, Kevin De Bruyne.
About as smooth as it gets. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you.
How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 8, Ilkay Gundogan.
You like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
The goal scorer after 78 minutes is number 1,
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is simply top draw, beautifully served up and deliciously finished.
Oh, that's great thinking and wonderful improvisation. He had to reshape quickly to make the perfect connection.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Just cruising! They are cruising! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Number 75.
Blood drawn. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable.
A rocket and some. He's got himself an absolute peach. Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision.
Lead is extended still further. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
And certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
After 82 minutes is number 15, Danielson. Number 15, Daniel.
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
After 80 minutes,
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and what a better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
number 18, Neymar.
Been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And just like that, he's into double figures now. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save. And that was his 20th goal for this team.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
After 34 minutes is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
5 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi.
It's how you do it. A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
It is another glorious moment for a man at his most glorious. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
The goal scorer for Leverkusen after 42 minutes is number 8, Hidetoshi Nakata.
Level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, it's always that bit tougher for a keeper when the underside of the crossbar is in play. To the break not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Something about as smooth as it gets. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Number 20, Jamie Vardy.
Two up now, and they are cruising.
Well, look, that first touch and finish is the difference between good players and great players. There aren't too many about who can give you that. I loved it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
You do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Relentless. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the... How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 27, Serginho.
Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Number 20,
And yes, it's him again. Was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dig far post.
Well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
And it didn't take coming, almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
After 90 minutes is number 18, Rodrigo. Rodrigo.
Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
The goal scorer for Inter after 26 minutes is number 21, Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard.
Earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Now, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
Hasego. Hasego. Hasego.
The big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
After 6 minutes.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that.
After 42 minutes is number 14, Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta. The goal scorer after 5 minutes is number 14, Phil Foden.